Today, from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, it's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Well, it is just the perfect time of year for a trip to the Carolinas, and that's where we find ourselves at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Coming up, a rematch of Super Bowl 50 between the Denver Broncos and the Carolina Panthers. Taken about 7 yards deep, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Joe Mixon, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Mixon, the ball carrier.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
A throw over the middle, taken in, and he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
From the 41, Winston, throw complete right side to Cooks. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 28. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sidelines thinking to themselves and expressing, just keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. On the delay, it's Mixon. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Makes the score Broncos 3, Panthers 0.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Watson. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel, and he'll be brought down right around the 37th.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Here's the first carry for Bo Scarborough. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
He was tackled at the 46.
So you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
That's good.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st, Michel. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Carter on the tackle.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold them to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. That's a gain of 3.
So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. Out of the gun, Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. On 1st down, Watson. This one into the hands of Hurd. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. From the gun, here's Watson. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he'll go down at the 28. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Michel. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
Michel, the ball carrier.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Broncos' 25-yard line.
Michel, they toss it out right to him. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down. A shotgun snap for Watson. Looking for the end zone. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a fourth down.
Intended for Will Fuller.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Rosa's kick is good, and that will tie us at 3-3.
Ties the game at 3-3.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
At the 29-yard line.
Now Joe Mixon. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
32-yard line.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
3rd and short yardage. Winston. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Now a 1st down throw. Watson. Catch is made by Hurd. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Here's a 1st down throw that's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On first down, Michel. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7.
2nd and 6 at the Broncos.
This is Michel on the counter. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Third and 2, Watson. The quick slant caught. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll try and pick it up with Scarborough. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Bronco defense comes up big. A chance to get some momentum here in the 2nd quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the 2nd quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Winston. He finds Randall Cobb on the completion. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. A gain of 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Jameis to throw it. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new-school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Again, it's Winston. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
A 2nd down throw for Winston. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. They'll throw again. Winston. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Harrison Butker is set.
I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
1st and 10 at their own 20.
Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the 3rd quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The surprise second-round pick, Sean Bunting, there to get a hand in. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
10 at the 37.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
49-yard line.
On the ground, this is Michel. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
On the handoff.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 27-yard line. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Watson on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
But now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue, not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a first down.
From the red zone now, Watson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
2nd and 7.
7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10. Watson looks to throw again. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. And they will run it with Michel. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Sony Michel with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead. And it is up.
His kick.
And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. That time a 9-play drive. And it was Sony Michel's touchdown scamper that polished the drive off. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So, yeah, it's not a lot. But barring injury, it certainly looks like he's going to get there. And what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that book, though. On 1st and 10, Winston. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A gain of 6 there on first. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game. Again, it's Mixon. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. An effective 7-yard third-down conversion.
First down.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
On the carry.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
44-yard line.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down. Stopped at the Panthers' 38.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on second down. They hit him with a draw instead and pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
But you know, in today's NFL, most of the time on second and long, when it's a passing situation, pass rushers are on the field. They're only thinking one thing, get to the quarterback. And oftentimes you can bypass them with a running play.
Harrison Butker on for the field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run with Mixon. And, boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Denied on 4th down is Joe Mixon. And the Panthers will get the football back. So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed 4th down conversion.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of analysis there on the sidelines. Was it the right call? Was it against the right defense? Should they have even gone for it at all? Will that change what they do going forward in this game? A lot of questions to be answered by them. The defense doesn't really care. They're like, bring it on again. We'll stop you the next time, too.
On 1st and 10, Watson. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Carolina. Paris Campbell, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Hey, nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes it and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone, and the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Throwing again, Winston on 2nd and 10. Open man, the tight end Henry. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First down.
Jameis now on 1st down. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. Oh, some strong running. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A gain of 32 that time.
That's why you call a screen. You want to catch a defense over-committing. Plenty of space available, and that matched up perfectly. What a convoy he got down.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. That's Anthony Barr coming in from his linebacker spot to bring him to the ground. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. To throw, Winston. And Cooks has it over the middle. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll give it to Mixon. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Brought him down. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Another try for Mixon. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Fletcher Cox, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back?
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56. Watch the pass.
After the interception, here's Watson. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he's going to have a 1st down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
50 seconds to Mike. 50 seconds to Mike. I got one. 57 to Mike. Mike 57. Come up the ball.
On 1st down, Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. That's going to be caught. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
56 to Mike. 56 to Mike. You remember me. Let's go.
Throwing now, Watson. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Jonnu Smith, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And thanks to the interception, the Panthers offense cashes in with 6.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Aldrich Rosa set to
now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. And Denver getting set to take the field. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He was looking for the Pro Bowl wideout Keenan Allen there. And that'll bring up second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a dump off here complete. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Open man, it's Allen.
Winston's pass.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Oh, that was dangerous.
Winston's pass.
Throw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
To 2nd and 10.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To the air again with Winston. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 35. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again, it's Winston. This complete to Henry over the middle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. A first down throw for Winston. On the crossing route, complete. That's Henry. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That'll be a gain of 16. And the Broncos are going to have a new set of downs. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker. Or, of course, in the fantasy football world,